Hey everybody, if you're looking for one of our regular vlogs, this is not that. This is something that we wanted to share with you guys, especially for those of you who've been around for a long time and have followed the channel closely and have a more personal connection with us. And this is something that Lorena went through. Actually, I went through before. I am a Canadian, or I was born in Canada. I'm not a Canadian citizen anymore. I'm an American citizen, but I was born in Canada and became an American citizen by naturalization. Lorena was born in Mexico, also became a US citizen by naturalization. And this video is about that process, so enjoy. Good morning, everybody. Today is a super important day. We're up early. We were actually up while Lori started up about 6 a.m. I got up at 7.
You still look puffy.
I look a little puffy. I always look puffy. But today, Lori's going in for her immigration interview. She's gonna become American.
American, you mean?
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Now, I became an official U.S. citizen. I was born in Canada. I became an official U.S. citizen in 2001 or 2002?
One of those two.
One of those two? It says it on my paperwork. You have my paperwork?
I do.
I didn't know I still had that stuff. That's awesome.
See, somebody made the comment that I mother you too much.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel like, yes, when I know where your paperwork is, probably it is.
There's very few guys out there that know where their birth certificates and all that stuff are, but their wives know where it is.
Comment below.
Comment
guys.
below if you know where all your paperwork is, or whether your wife always does that. Guys, I just don't care, I guess. Like, I would just go get it again if I had to.
Got off topic.
Yeah.
2000
But anyways.
Early 2000s.
Early 2000s, I became a U.S. citizen. I chose this country because I do think it's an amazing place, and I think it's an amazing place to live. We have some work to do still, but that's just life. Life is always about getting more work done and improving and getting better. So, and things ebb and flow. But today is about Lorena. She has been preparing for a long time, almost a year. She's been preparing, and
yeah, it has been a long process. I applied since literally my application was October 1st, 2018. Right now it's what, August 23rd. So yes.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a 4-month process after you actually apply, and it's been a little bit longer. So today she's ready to rock and roll. She's gone through all of her questions, which they are amazing. Most U.S. citizens do not know the information that a naturalized citizen has to know to become a citizen. It's stuff that you learn in school, but then you kind of forget it as you get older. History
and civics about the country, the government,
how the government works. Of course, nobody knows how the government works, really. It's awesome, exciting day. So we're gonna take you guys. We can't take you inside the room, but we're gonna go hang out. I can't even go inside the room.
They see if I can write. What is it? Write, read and speak
answer
English.
Yeah, absolutely. So you got it down. I can barely write, read, and speak English. Lori is back in the car. I didn't even film you getting out of the car. Like,
not out of the car, not out of the building.
Yeah, not out of the building.
No.
Well, picking up, we did a live broadcast. So for those of you folks who are on Facebook with us, we did a live broadcast on Facebook, and everyone got to hear that Lori just got through her interview and passed with flying colors. Woo!
I passed. They make you 10 questions, random questions, and if you have the six first ones correct, or the 6 correct, it's like you pass. And one out of the other one, I mean, it's like one after another one. I was right, good. So it's like, I was good.
Awesome. I'm gonna see if I can put this right here for a second. Oh, look at that.
I just hate when he's driving and he's recording. It's like,
you guys have to understand, while I'm filming, I am not really watching the camera. I'm watching out the front window. Vero, that's my mother-in-law, I'm not watching the camera. I'm looking out the front window, but she gets nervous anyways. She's passed her interview. She is now going to become an American citizen. At least they've recommended her for citizenship.
Yeah, I mean, the process is very much like you go to the interview, they do like a English, writing, and a speaking. Your interview is actually the speaking part of it, of the English language, and then you go through civics, history questions, and then after that they will ask you, like, go through an entire interview just to make sure you're not a terrorist or a Nazi, or you have not helped anybody like that. and that
you're not a Nazi, are you?
On my application, somehow I did not. Somehow I skipped that question. I didn't answer it, so they had to ask me right there under oath that I was not helping or I was not a Nazi, basically. And so it was kind of weird, and I kind of like smirk, like haha, like
yeah, they
like it's just goofy. For me, it's goofy. It's like, of course not. And she's like, I need a yes or no answer.
Yeah, they don't have any sense of humor, right?
And but anyways, like after all that, it's like they give you a letter of recommendation about like you being approved for your citizenship, and it's like then the next step is basically waiting for now the oath, like the actual letter where they're gonna tell me you're approved and you are gonna take the oath this
Woo!
day.
She gets to stay.
You're not getting rid of me.
I actually wrote a letter to try and get him to kick her out.
I was gonna say he's not getting rid of me. I'm just here, like just hanging on like a leech.
Oh, please. Don't say that stuff, and then people are going to go, I knew it. She's now out of green card territory and into citizenship territory. Yeah. So.
And they said the day of the oath, I'm only allowed to bring 2 people. So sorry, everybody, I cannot invite you to my oath.
Yeah, you can't all show up for the immigration oath.
Yeah, no, but they say even right there, they will have like where I can apply for my passport, voting registration right there.
Oh, wow.
And they will right then and there upgrade my social security from resident to a citizen already.
That is awesome.
It's like everything that's in place.
That is awesome. And I know this is going a little bit long, but it's really important that people know the process of immigration, that it is a process. Lori's been going through this technically for the last 12 years, paying her taxes and being a good U.S. citizen, not being able to vote, not being able to use any kind of social services whatsoever. Not that that's our intention. I haven't used social services in 25 years.
And they asked me
that I've been here.
They asked me if I have taken any social services or any welfare here, and I'm like, nope.
Yeah, like you can't. So it's a crazy process, and it was a great upgrade or a refresher course for me as well, because
he helped me. He was like making me all the questions, like random questions all the time, so I will be always preparing and answer them.
What's a war in the 1800s?
One
war.
Civil War.
Yeah, see, I always ask her that question.
1812 War, the Mexican-American War, and the Spanish-American War.
Yep. Who was the president during World War I, Lori?
Woodrow Wilson.
Yeah. And World War II?
Franklin Roosevelt.
See, all this stuff that you have to know, it's crazy. And for me, I think that's really just irrelevant information, but it's all part of knowing some of your history, knowing where the U.S. came from.
There's a lot also about how the government works, because we come from a different country, your government might work a different way. So it's a lot about how the type of government, how it works, how many representatives you have, what they do. I mean, all that kind of stuff you need to learn.
How many representatives are there?
435.
See, all this stuff, it's awesome. It really is. Although it's a very long and drawn out process, it's actually a great process, and it's something that, again, there's certain things that if you want certain things out of life, you go through the process that it takes to get it done, right? Mm-hmm. And this is one of those things.
And I am procrastinating because I could have done this literally since the second year we were married, and it has been 12 years.
Yeah, you can go through the process anytime within those 10 years that you have been upgraded from a permanent resident to a full-time permanent resident. You can go anytime there. I did the same thing. I waited till the end of the 13 years that I'd been here, and they said it's either sign up or get out. So,
no, for me it was not that way. They actually they told me I could renew my residence card, but that was like, I live in this country, I work in this country, I pay taxes in this country, might as well have representation. So might as well become a citizen as well.
Right. So that's it. I know that was kind of long, but really kind of a cool process, and we wanted to share that all with you guys. So Lori's in. Let's go eat breakfast.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, we've been up for hours now without eating breakfast. So
good morning, everybody. Today is a crazy day, and it's a crazy day because Lorena is going to become a U.S. citizen, and that is where we're heading now. Is we're going down to the courthouse, this federal courthouse, and this young lady is going to be the newest American citizen today. Woohoo!
Yes.
Well, I'm sure it's happening all over.
I would say one of.
All over, yeah. You're going to be one of, not the newest.
The only one.
They're not holding like a single thing just for you. We're shooting with a new rig today, seeing how the audio is.
So this is gonna be a disaster.
And it's probably gonna be a disaster, so all you're gonna do is see our lips moving, and then I'm gonna have to put stuff in underneath. But we'll see. Hopefully everything goes well, and we can record some of this today. We're not sure how much of it we can record, so we're gonna record as much as we can. All right, we have arrived in downtown Las Vegas, heading over to the courthouse. I will say that parking was interesting. It took us 15 minutes just to get the meter to give us a ticket.
Okay, and
Fun
there
stuff.
is another challenge. Somebody forgot his wallet, so doesn't have an ID to
Yeah.
go to a courthouse. So
So,
we don't know if it's gonna happen.
If they need identification for me to go in the federal court building, which is very possible, I won't be able to go. So this will be really interesting. We'll see. Yeah. I still have time to get home and get my wallet.
Oh, you can always call Ali so they can break into the RV
Yeah,
and
I can
bring
do that.
the wallet.
Sure. Oh, you're okay. Thanks. Okay, Lori, we're through security. It's your time.
It's my time.
Cool, so Lorena's in line with the people that are getting sworn in. I'm going inside, and then we'll figure this all out once we get in here.
Let's talk about where we're at. This is currently the juror's room. Once the judge enters into the room, it will become a federal courtroom, all right? So that means you conduct yourself in a professional manner at all times.
The ceremony is over and everyone is now getting their certificates. What is that you've got there, Lorena?
I got my certificate, official. Now let's go and take a picture with the judge.
All right. So, do you feel any different?
I do. I do. Now I'm part of you guys. Well, I guess not all of you are American.
Yeah,
but
I come in with my hot Mexican wife, and then now I get to leave with my hot American wife. It's really cool to go back through it because, again, I've been through this before, and so it was pretty neat to see the whole ceremony again and hear the Daughters of the American Revolution thing. I couldn't film anything during the actual ceremony. You're not allowed, I guess, for security of the judge, but then now she's taking pictures with everyone, so I don't know how that works, but we are now allowed to take pictures, and we're going to take a picture with the judge here in just a minute.
yes, we are. Tables or something.
We appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you got a little bit of what the process is like to go through. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment in the comment section below, and we'll try to answer those as quickly as possible. It's a pretty interesting process and pretty neat. Like I said in the video, for me it was really cool because I got to go through it for a second time and learn the process again and learn a little bit more about our absolutely incredible country that we live in. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next one.